When you think of Christmas, when you were, if you reflect back on when you were a kid.
We loved it. It was all about family and getting together and food and celebration.
Did your parents kind of do the whole Santa Claus thing?
We did. We went to one of the big department stores in the city and I sat on Santa's lap. I wasn't afraid of the guy. I had an explanation as to why he needed to get me all this stuff. But when I looked at that picture, I did remember that outfit. I didn't like the hat because it had a chin strap under it. And it wasn't cool. Even at that young age, I knew this isn't cool. People don't wear these hats.
What was the best gift you got on Christmas?
Mrs. Beasley's doll.
The Mrs. Beasley doll, that was from a TV show?
Yes, Family Affair. I asked Santa for the doll.
What do you think you said to Santa?
That I wanted a Mrs. Beasley's doll.
You are expediting the process.
Especially with this. We're still getting some people.
Every single year, we hang the stockings up over the mantle on our fireplace, and it's stockings that my mom made. My two older sisters, my mom and dad, and it's grown as the family's grown, where every single member, cousins, aunts, uncles.
And so now she's up to how many now?
It has to be close to 500.
Ken, I do have to ask you, great Christmas costume or greatest Christmas costume?
I have removed that from my memory. I assume it happened because there's a picture of it.
We did not get a lot of presents, but there was one year that we each got a baby doll, and they were the most beautiful dolls, and mine was a ballerina. And I just loved this doll. It was just the most beautiful doll. And I loved her so much, I still have her.
That's the doll. That's the original doll.
Yes.
Can you tell us the best Christmas gift you ever got?
Really?
Christmas Eve, 1963, and on the way to church, we got in a car accident.
Was everybody okay?
Everybody's fine.
Okay.
Everybody was fine. The car was not fine. It was my first ride in a taxi. So we got a taxi and we turned around and went back to the house. So they sent us off to bed. And then they suddenly wake us up and they said, I can't believe it. Look who's been here. Santa Claus has been here. And so that's what I remember as a 3-year-old. And I saw my favorite toy, which was the Mighty Mo.
So was there any repressed trauma because of this accident?
None at all. I remember the taxi and I remember the Mighty Mo.
Coffee, 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 coffee.
Hey JJ, do you want some coffee?
Coffee, 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 coffee. Yes!
So I really wanted one of those toy trains when I was younger. I was probably 5 or 6 years old. This is a Christmas I always remember. So he builds it around the tree. So I put the train on it. It starts going around and then all of a sudden it goes off the tracks. And that track had a big crack in it. And then my mom comes over and she goes, oh, Santa must have stepped on it when he was leaving. And of course, a couple years later, I was like, so was that dad that stepped on the track? And my mom was like, yeah, that was your father.
Sure. Christmas memory? I'll give you a Christmas memory. All right, so it was 2000. I was 9, and it was almost Christmas. Frankie was sick. Frankie was my best friend. All I remember is that he had surgery, and he really wasn't doing well. So my parents were trying to cheer me up, so they take me to the mall. We go into Macy's, there's decorations, and a Santa Claus. I'm 9. I'm getting a little bit too old for it, but my parents really think it's going to help cheer me up. So it's my turn. I'm sitting with Santa, and my parents are way over by the exit. I figure this is my one chance to talk to Santa without anyone hearing. So I lean in, and I whisper. I say to Santa, I don't want anything for Christmas. I don't want any toys, any action figures. All I want is for Frankie to get better. Please, Santa, make Frankie better. So he looks at me, and he kind of smiles. And there's this moment there where I'm just like, but then Christmas comes, and I get a set of army men. You know, like the big plastic canister, army men crawling around, parachutes, tanks, jeeps. I got army men, a toy. I asked for my best friend to get better, and I got a toy. So you know what? I was done with Santa. And whatever, I grew up, everything was fine, Christmas was great, I love Christmas. But Santa, I can't deal with Santa. What a ridiculous lie to kids all over the world when they figure this out. The whole thing is just a big stupid lie, and I'm done playing along.
Hey, bud.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, not much. Hey, I know you're having a little bit of trouble with the holiday season, but I made you something.
What? No way, man. Thanks.
Yeah, you bet.
It's awesome, dude.
Hey,